Jerome. Jerome, that's you watching that? What you watching? But you like me when you saw I had Roblox. Come on, Jerome. Tell your little sister I said hi. Jerome. The video over. Alright. You watching? You saw it? Jerome. Yeah.
The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Young kicks to Laverne. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Young up top.
Oh,
he's covered by Westbrook.
Just broke Russell
Down to
Westbrook.
5 on the shot clock. Passes to Favors. It's tipped. And here comes
No, I got
Brown.
killer crossover in that move. Another one. Another one, Jerome. Another one. You want to see it? You want to see it? You want... Oh, my goodness. You want to see it? You want to see it? Ooh. They're not ready.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's Durant with the drive. Tries yet again. And
They're not ready for my handles.
They're
not ready for these handles.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight. That's good from Durant.
Oh, I'm off.
Durant nails both of them.
Just solid.
Can you give me a account number, please?
At the free throw line.
Young dishes to Laverne. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team
Okay,
going.
about to get some more.
We'll see if that's the case here.
Now, here's Brown. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix. And caught it from 19 feet away. Brown's got 6 points.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
They need to not make him
Clark
check
kicks
me.
to Dang. Durant with the steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. A basket good off the assist from Durant. He has 5.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score.
We're crushing it. It's 13-2.
Exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guard.
It kept glitching every time I tried to do the step back. Oh, so that's what I was checking. That's what I kept breaking.
Guys have shot the ball. You know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do
This
that,
man
though.
got
I mean,
snapped
even as
twice.
deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 11-point game.
I took Devin Akers when he was playing.
Advantage is as big as it was there. I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Durant.
Come on, bro. I'm saying wide open.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart.
Matter of fact, I'm about to put it on Hall of Fame.
They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I
just forgot.
At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
They set the screen. Winslow wide open. He fires. And the three off target.
Right here.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 10. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor.
I'd
have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Trying to break some
Brown in its shooting guard.
Seth
Sefolosha is out there with Durant. And it's George Hill, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Brown the pass to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the pick. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Johnson with the screen on Brown. Clark dishes to Johnson. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Brown against Young.
That move.
Unloads.
That move.
And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Johnson missing. Again, Oklahoma City leading by 10.
Oh, okay, they could have snatched.
Durant kicks to Brown. Unloads from 9, and he hits the jump shot. Brown's got 8 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Young pass to Favors. That's a walk. His first shot coming late. No good. Nice D from Durant. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-7 run.
Come on, bro. Let me hit it with that bad move.
Jones against Brown.
Ankle breaker. Draw, I'm sending you a screenshot.
Oklahoma City needs to...
Twice. Another one. Another one. His ankles probably be hurting right now.
Get off a shot. Sefolosha's shot is good.
Jerome, I just got 10,000 more fans because I just booked someone.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Come on, bro. Move, bro. You got working, bro. How you gonna try to check my man, but you ain't even block the shot, and you a center. He way shorter than you. That's sad.
They gotta get more intense.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Derek Favors. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games.
Okay,
he's averaging 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Mirotic comes in for Cephalosha. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Hill. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form.
Teams deciding to change it up. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City out in front.
Hey, Kevin, well, Coach.
I'll keep getting stronger. Gotta go.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Oh my goodness, fourth.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Phoenix.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Come on,
And
Mo.
now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat,
I'm about to use my
Laverne is out
hesitation
there with
stun.
Favors. Then it's Dang. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Young in at the point guard. The Heat have been
I'm gonna show you my
so far,
badges.
albeit just 2 for 2.
And collective. They're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooks. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 18 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. A bit of a surprise attack for him as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't
I'm
let
gonna try
us
to get
down
an
that
ankle
night.
braces in my glove.
Durant with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Durant gets it to go.
4 of their last
72.
5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Move,
and another
bro.
miss.
Hey.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Dang. The dish to Laverne. Miami no good on that time either.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Brown outside. Outside Durant. Brown outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And as you can see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
Well, Greg, he's extremely physical for a one guard, and because he is, he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up and come up with some of those loose balls and rebounds.
Hill dishes to Brown. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the basket by Hill.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Jones kicks to Clark. Right side Favors. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Favors has got his first points of the night. Mirotic, a screen on Johnson. Durant takes the free. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. The Heat trail by 20. Johnson outside. Jones in the post. Brown on him.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one
Dang with it. Brown in a 2-guard. Durant is out there with Adams. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Dang up top. Looking to get it going, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Mirotic is checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. The Heat also with a sub. Young's checked in. There's the feed to Laverne. Dang kicks to Young. Back to Dang. Miami no good on that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Winslow, the pass to Favors. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Brown outside. He dishes it to Westbrook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 19 points, 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And Miami making a change here. Clark's checked in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brown with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Mirotic the screen. Feeds it to Durant. Back to Brown. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Laverne. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Westbrook dishes to Brown. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Clark. He's covered by Brown.
Just let him get
yes, sir, that one drops.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Mirotic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt about Stephen Clark and all around. And the Thunder making a change here. Brown's checked in. And Miami has possession. Kicks it to Jones. Johnson the screen. Dishes it to Winslow. Now the pass to Johnson. Drills it from outside.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Screen by Dallenberg. Brown kicks to Smith. Johnson against Brown. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. That one wide left. Here's Johnson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Russell Westbrook. Shaq, what'd you think?
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
Jerome, what you watching? Hey, Jerome, get GTA. What? Oh, when he held the ball in his hands and then he went a certain way. Then no dude fail. Yeah. I'm about to put it on Superstar, even though I'm so cut. Jerome, stop.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong.
Who's you talking to?
And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of...
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the Peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note.
I'm so done.
And, of course, Freak getting settled in, really clicking.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there's some
I
guys
hate when they don't give you an
with,
assist on
and some
2K
guys
when you
you
just got
win
an
because
assist.
of it. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one.
Yes.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Nikola Mirotic. Durant dishes to Brown from past the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so it's Milwaukee now. It's a three-point game. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Durant. Last game he had 12. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Stolen by Monroe. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, they now take the lead.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Brown with the drive. Rebound by Monroe.
That's the kind of D
Any other
you
time I
need
can make
when
a
he's
layup.
got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. You know, I love how he absorbs the
hate when
foul
2K
and
feel
still
like
had a
that.
chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
2 shots. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Drive by Adams, and that one's good. Adams has got his first points in this one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Parker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It's Durant on the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's Brown missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Clarkson with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Mirotic kicks to Westbrook. There's a good screen. Count the bucket. The Thunder with the lead. Brown, he's in at shooting guard. Adams is out there with Durant. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. So they take the lead. Exum's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Durant the pass to Brown. The feed now to Adams. To the wing on the left.
Right
Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Hill.
Bro. They need to hurry up and pass it for them.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. The Thunder pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
Now here's Brown. He had 13 points in the win against Miami. And it's Middleton penetrating. The pass to Exum. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. To the inside. And Durant sends it back.
Woo!
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Come on, bro. I bet could have shot it.
Brown outside. To the right side. Durant dishes to Brown. Sinks the three-pointer. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But
I'm about to change teams.
Certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it.
What?
He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Now some of the numbers NBA wingman have been putting up from the field. Shooters among them. Kevin Durant, number one.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. Here's Monroe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And that one falls for Monroe. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 13 points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates involved as well. This is just the latest entry into what has been a breakout season for him, with strong performances like this one becoming more and more common. The team loves it, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
For the finish, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and
levitate, suspend yourself.
How about the glide in
and
then also to reverse it?
A second chance effort, and it's Adams getting it to go.
That's fake.
Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Middleton, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for it. So a tie game here.
Well, Kevin,
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense.
On the flip side, I liked what I saw out of us on D. There was good communication. Keep talking and cooperating, just like that. I want us to come out thinking, attack the basket. Let's take it straight to the bucket whenever we get the chance. No soft stuff.
All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Clarkson is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parker with the steal. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Westbrook. And Durant sends it back.
Jerome. He kicked you out. He kicked you out the party too.
Last 10 games have gone 7th in free throw percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And yeah, you know, he's the real deal at the foul line. You want him at the line when you're in crunch time.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the
My food is done. Hey, Jerome, you seen that movie Don't Breathe?
kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Shots good by Middleton.
Bro, you gotta watch
Nice
it, bro.
move, and
It's crazy.
I
Tell
think
me.
the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Me and my godbrother watched it.
Westbrook kicks to Brown.
I just broke him
There's
without
the
even
dribble.
doing no size up thing.
No luck. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
It's Brown on the wing.
Flash.
But they recover it. The fadeaway.
Flash.
Got a hand on it. And out of bounds
Turnover,
as the Bucks
what?
gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Onto Tacumbo, dishes to Parker. Middleton, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on 3.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 11 points.
I'm about to start my broadcast, you know,
on
YouTube.
to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Shooting 2.
My father just made some bomb food, bro.
He's off on the first.
Okay.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
He made some shrimp.
No good on the second free
some
throw.
rice.
The Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow
Come on,
start
bro. You need to
offensively.
pass the ball. There ain't no excessive call for pass. You need to pass
Brown
the ball.
outside.
Like,
The shot.
what?
No luck.
Come on, bro.
Great
It
D that
went in
time
and
for
out. That's
Middleton.
cheating.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And so the
Out of
ball's out of
bounds.
bounds. Middleton touched it last. And the Thunder with some changes. Cephalosha comes in for Mirotic. And George Hills subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City trailing. And here is Durant. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. There's a screen. Clock at 6. It's Brown with the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Playing as a team so
That's
crucial.
cheating.
Let's see the NBA's best. The Thunder in 4th.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Clarkson passes to Parker, and the layup falls.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
I need to upgrade my
Durant
three,
against
bro.
Parker. Shot to end this full run.
No,
No
this
good
is
from
working, bro.
Durant.
He's not trying to pass
Milwaukee
the
leading
ball.
by 3. Middleton drives in. Outside, out of Tacumbo. Uses the pass to finish the layup. On to Tacumbo's got 4 this quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Cephalosha kicks to Adams. Hill dishes to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
That's good. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Oh, my God.
Durant, the pass to Brown. And
I hate when I be in the paint. I be trying to pass the ball. That's why I don't be playing 2K like that, bro.